this is going to be the year that I have consistency in my life.
Hey everyone, welcome. 2024 is here and I'm so excited to be here and create vision boards together. First thing I'm doing is praying / asking for a blessing over the board, because mainly this is a representation of our future that we want to create. Therefore, it's almost sacred, and you want the powers of the world in your corner to ensure a successful and protected year. I also asked for a blessing as an act of grace on myself, because I know I haven't been the best in sticking with New Year resolutions in the past. So I asked to be kept on the right track and just have a little reassurance in myself. Alright, so now we're getting into the nitty-gritty here. I basically sectioned off all of my pictures. I tried to align them with pictures of the same intentions, the same vibes. And actually I heard of this idea, this theory that's called the square of life. And I know we all heard of the circle of life, but the square of life is different. It represents these 4 aspects of our life that we need to basically have, I don't want to say in control, but basically have think of, I guess, to just have a really good, fulfilling life. And that's health, wealth, love, and perfect self-expression. So I really tried to nail the 4 aspects in my vision board, and I just set them up in the corner. And also, I didn't realize that my camera died. What a way to start off my first YouTube video of the year. My camera died. But we're jumping ahead. I arranged everything, and you can kind of see the 4 different pillars of this idea in the down below, where the T is, that's the health, and to the right of that, it's love, and on the top of that we have the perfect self-expression, and then to the left of that is wealth. And so that's something that you could keep in mind when you're doing your vision boards, and then try to get a quote to tie everything together. Let it be the mantra of what you want to remind yourself of that year. For me, that was that a lot can happen in a year, because I always feel things happen to other people and not to me. And I just needed to remind myself that I am a human being. I am capable of growth. I'm capable of failure. I'm capable of all of it. And I know that I've defined things as failure lately, but that doesn't have to be what I stand for. I can be a successful person. I can make success for myself. And so I need to stop assuming that things aren't for me, because they are. And so here we have the board completed, and I really encourage you all, when you're creating your vision boards, to get super specific. I don't know if you guys can see, you'll probably see later on, I photoshopped myself into many of the pictures there just because I needed something to see happening to me. I needed help with the visualizing, because if I want to make this myself, it needs to feel like it is me, and I need to see it, and I need to know that it could be me. And that's the whole thing of this vision. It's being able to say this is me, this is the vision, this is what I'm gonna see in the future. And you can see it now. You can see me on the dancing, I'm in the picture with the abs, the fashion, I'm a fashionista, and yeah.
Okay, before we go, I figured I'd go ahead and explain a couple things in terms of how I organized this. So I've been reading a lot of Florence Scovel, and by reading I mean listening to audiobooks, but I've been listening to Florence Scovel, and if you've not heard of her, I don't blame you. I've never heard of her. It was December when I discovered her, but I'm gonna attach a link below, and I want to just get into how Florence Scovel has seriously brightened my mood, just brightened my whole aura, my energy, especially going into manifesting and even understanding the Bible just a little bit more. But basically they tap into the square of life. I know we all heard of the circle of life. I be singing Lion King all the time. I know of the circle of life, okay? But the square of life, this was something that I've never heard of before. And so basically, the square of life is love, perfect self-expression, health, and wealth. Again, health, wealth, love, perfect self-expression. And so I really tried to tailor my vision board hitting all 4 of those areas, and I just did it, you know, real simple, just in each corner. So we have wealth over here, all right. Number 1 being rich off YouTube. And you know, that's a little silly to say in the day-to-day, but it's okay, it's acceptable on the interwebs in the online world. So I'm gonna just leave it out there. You know, I wouldn't really be one to show you this personally, but on the internet it's almost like it doesn't exist, right? I don't know, we'll just go with that. Okay, but yes, all of this. And then over here we have perfect self-expression. You know, I want to grow my hair out, I want to dance more, I want to have abs finally. I want to go vintage shopping for really nice things and not compromise on what I get, because sometimes I will just get things to get it because it's cheap, but I really want to have good quality vintage finds. I want to record more recipes, I want to dress better. And below in this corner down here, we have the love corner, where I want to create a home that, or get a home full of love, full of devotion, and, you know, set myself up for myself, because I think having your own place is really like an act of love, of just catering to yourself, being in an environment that you create to do your own thing and have your own freedom. And so I definitely think that's an act of love. This is a representation of me and my boo, and you know, always just working to improve your relationship. And then this is just a picture of like where we're living now and how I would like to transform it into like a warm, positive environment. And then now we're moving over to health. A lot of these quotes, I think, you know, it touches on like your mental health, like stop assuming things aren't attainable for you. You decide that. I feel like that really hits me close to the heart, because I was always one like, I don't believe that you could do it, and I've had that belief for a very long time. Like I was young, like a child, when I first wanted to do YouTube, but I just said, like, I just felt like I couldn't do it. And so we're breaking out of that now, you see, and we're having healthy food. I freaking hate avocados, but you know what, we're gonna incorporate it into the diet because it's really good for you, and that is the only thing I am forcing myself to eat. That's the only thing I'm okay with forcing myself to eat. But green teas, I want to have a green tea every day, and I don't want to compromise it on it. And in fact, I need my green tea today because I haven't had it yet. And then prayer, I want to just grow my spiritual practice and be a spiritual woman and really connect to the divine, and the divine in everything and everything around me, basically. And then just some positive quotes. This one I felt like was really important, although it's like the smallest and you can't see. Do it scared is what it says, because a lot of these things are gigantic. These are gigantic mountains in front of me, and even me just taking out my camera today, I was like really nervous about it, but I prayed beforehand, and sometimes you just gotta do it scared, but you still gotta do it. And then the biggest thing of all, a lot can happen in a year. That's what we've been hearing a lot, and this is me convincing myself that it can happen to me too. So alright, that's basically it. That's like the 4 pillars that I've used in creating my vision board to really touch on different areas of my life, and I hope that you all found this helpful. And I know I'll explain it more in the voiceover, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.